An empath and a narcissist walk into the same room. One feels every tremor of emotion, the other radiates a spotlight that blinds all but themselves. At first glance, they might seem ill-matched after all. The empath gives, and the narcissist takes. Yet beneath the surface lies a dynamic that can transform the empath from the narcissist as perpetual victim into their most formidable adversary. The empath's gift hand, the narcissist's feast. Empaths possess an uncanny ability to read the emotional atmosphere as easily as most of us read words on a page. They sense others' joys and sorrows, comfort without words, forgive without keeping score. Narcissists, by contrast, are consummate emotional parasites. They crave admiration, manipulate feelings, and expend little genuine empathy. To an empath, a narcissist's charm feels like warmth, but every compliment, every flattery, every tear they provoke is currency that fuels the narcissist's hunger for control. In the early stages of any relationship, whether romantic, familial, or professional, a narcissist disarms the empath with attentiveness and poetic praise. The empath, ever ready to nurture, reciprocates with profound loyalty. Routine tasks become grand gestures. The empath can intuit when the narcissist is insecure, stepping in to reassure or to fix things. But that empathy only deepens the narcissist's sense of entitlement. After all, someone willing to sacrifice so much deserves to be worshipped. The cycle of chances for most people, a broken promise signals enough. For empaths, however, every fracture is an invitation to heal. When a narcissist ignores boundaries, gaslights, or disrespects a confidence, the empath may feel both betrayal and paradoxically compassion. They recognize woundedness behind cruelty, and they believe in redemption. They give chance after chance. The first sabotage. A harsh word, a late apology. The empath worries. What's happened in their life? They lean in closer. The second betrayal, confidential details aired publicly. The empath reassures. We all make mistakes. I'm here for you. The third boundary violation, a piece of the empath's identity is dismissed or mocked. The empath defends the narcissist. After all, they're under pressure. Each time, the narcissist escalates. The more the empath forgives, the more they demand. The empath, wired to believe in second chances, finds themselves giving third, fourth, even seventh opportunities. In the empath's mind, love is not a finite resource. Forgiveness is proof of compassion. But every pardon reinforces the narcissist's conviction that boundaries are optional, the turning point. Empaths are not masochists. At some point, their compassion collides with self-preservation instinct. This turning point often comes when the narcissist's behavior threatens the empath's core values, public humiliation, the poisoning of other relationships, or blatant exploitation of the empath's generosity. As the empath witnesses this pilfering of their spirit, subtle alchemy begins. Empathy transforms into righteous indignation. What was once a soft heart becomes diamond-hard resolve. The empath realizes that every opportunity given has been an invitation for further abuse. They see that they've taught the narcissist's behavior pattern. Manipulations are rewarded with forgiveness. To free themselves and anyone who might fall under the narcissist, stealthy empath must change tactics. No more concessions. No more explanations. No more just this once. Empath is enemy when an empath has truly decided they are done. They wield a power more devastating than any blow, the refusal to engage. Narcissists thrive on reactions, outrage, confusion, guilt. Silence is their kryptonite. No, contact the empath withdraws. Phone calls go unreturned, emails unanswered. The narcissist flails, desperate for attention. Boundary enforcement, every attempt by the narcissist to re-establish contact is met with a firm no. The empath's lines are drawn in indelible ink. Social deflation, peers who once admired the narcissist's charisma now see only an echoing void. Without an audience to validate them, the narcissist shrinks. Mirror held to truth. If the empath chooses, they may confront the narcissist one last time, pointing out patterns of abuse with calm clarity. Deprived of emotional ammunition, the narcissist can only turn inward or lash out impotently. In these moments, the empath becomes the narcissist's greatest threat, not because they seek vengeance, but because they have walked away from the drama, exposed the game, and refused to facilitate further emotional plunder. The finality of done, unlike the narcissist, who cycles through fake remorse and fresh schemes, once an empath declares an end. In fact, it is absolute. Their forgiveness was not infinite. Their compassion was not weakness. When they finally abandon the relationship, it is with the solemn grace of one who has exhausted every avenue of repair. And in that departure lies the empath's ultimate triumph. They reclaim their own heart and force the narcissist to confront an expanse of silence far deeper than any applause. Epilogue: a new balance. The empath does not emerge unscathed.
Boundless giving
Often leaves wounds that take years to heal. Yet surviving and then thriving beyond a narcissist's orbit transforms the empath into a beacon. They learn to channel empathy with stronger boundaries, to offer kindness without self-annihilation, to trust their intuition before the first red flag unfurls. In turning from victim to victor, the empath shows that compassion need not be a weakness and that the kindest hearts, once hardened by betrayal, can become the steeliest adversaries.